This is a weird thing. I'm in an airport talking. I'm in an airport August 22nd, but by the time this video goes up, I won't be in the airport. But at the same time, I'm talking to myself, but I'm also talking to folks in the future. And so that's a very weird thing. And also it's a very weird thing that I'm going to be spending my life in Central America the next few months. And I'm nervous and excited at the same time. And hope to experience more weird things like this moment right now. Good morning, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm currently in Miami, Florida. Recently, I've been thinking about this idea for quite some time now. I've been thinking about this idea of what it means to be free. And especially under the context of knowing that as a condition of our oppression, we don't know what freedom is, right? So that's very interesting. That's a very interesting context to think of freedom in, I think, because we're often challenged with these charges to think about a free world, right? For instance, think about imagine a world without police and prisons. That's the charge from abolitionists like myself and others. We're not even challenged with those sort of specifics, right? Sometimes we're just challenged with thinking of a world where we're free. But I want to address both. And I think that it's interesting to understand, or important to understand, that we don't know what that looks like. And so it's not a sort of articulated future present that we can work towards. It's not a linear process, but rather, in my opinion, liberation is a praxis. It is this understanding for the needing to fight for, and in so doing, one sees themselves liberated or being liberated. I believe that this sort of struggle for freedom is not a struggle to a point A, but rather a continuous practice of liberation. The liberatory practice could not be anything but strange, because what we know is normal today is our oppression. And so we need to get used to being uneasy, being used to struggle, being used to confusion and strangeness and weird things. And I hope, again, to get better, recognizing the weird and embracing it.
Wait, you want to get on the vlog?
Sure. Let me put my bucket hat
What do you want to say?
If he was my match, video vlog?
Yeah.
That's what a vlog is.
This is definitely going on.
Hey y'all, just checking in. I'm currently in Quetzaltenango, and we drove all the way here from Antigua. It was probably like a 2-hour drive or so. I was asleep for a great deal of it, a solid piece of it, so a young boy don't know really.
Wait, let me take a video.
Your head's cut out of it though.
Yesterday we talked to a professor in Antigua, and he sort of like talked about the history of Guatemala and struggle and genocide and hardship and poverty, and the United States' role in that, and sort of like the propping up of like feudalism, and then now sort of propping up of capitalist violence. The same United States that we pay taxes to. And I think that that's very important to know. I mean, it's something that it was very much a water is wet analysis, not to like be shady. But it was very important to reiterate as president, especially thinking of this choice between, you know, two sides of the same capitalist violent coin, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And it's nothing new, clearly, right? Folks in Guatemala and Nicaragua and Costa Rica and El Salvador, everywhere, Colombia, know that coin very well. And it's interesting to see how folks in the United States are finally seeing it.
Let's get it. I'm really rock on any block. I'm really rock on.
But other than that, I don't have too much of anything deep to say.
I don't want myself on your mind if you're not going to work for the people. Like we always said, if you actually make a commitment at the age of 20, and you say, I don't want to make that commitment because of the simple reason that I'm too young to die, I want to live a little bit longer. What you did already.